This movie looks gorgeous.
Run, boys, run! எது செஞ்சாலும் பட்டன செய்! சீக்கிரம் செஞ்சுக்கிட்டு வந்து மாட்டிக்கோ!
Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage and Kada Sila Biryani is a new Tamil language black comedy thriller. It marks the feature film debut of director Nishan Kalidindi, and though it apparently was already completed in 2018, it only now hit theaters in November and is now also available on Netflix. Right from the opening credits, you feel that this will be something different, just by the font they chose and the images surrounding the credits. There's also a voice-over narration by Vijay Sethupathi, who then later also has a small cameo in the film. The visual appeal, the aesthetic, the overall style of this film is really remarkable and easily my biggest takeaway from it. The cinematography was done by Hestin Joseph and Azim Mohammed, and it's no exaggeration to say that this is one of the most gorgeous looking films I have seen all year. Especially in the first half, there are images that are just so beautiful. It's a Tamil movie, but it takes place in Kerala, and I'm once again in awe of the lush nature scenery. The way the forests are captured here almost gives the movie a surreal feeling, and like Churali, this also reminded me a little bit of Tarkovsky's Stalker. How these three brothers are making their way through this peculiar landscape in their mission to revenge the death of their father. Kada Sila Biryani is a revenge story, but there are a few twists to the formula. For once, our lead protagonist Chico Pandi, the youngest brother, is someone who doesn't want to take part in any violence. He and his father actually broke free from the violent family. Everyone else in it, even the mother, is super bloodthirsty. But Chico, played by Vijay Ram, gets tricked by his two older brothers Periya Pandi and Ila Pandi, played by Prashant Selvam and Dinesh Mani. The first half is a little bit slow and it takes some time before they arrive at the destination, but I didn't really mind, because it was just so well shot and the tone and darkly comedic vibe of the movie are quite intriguing. And when they arrive at the landlord they want to kill, he's not alone, but his son, who's the biggest maniac of them all, is there with him, and he becomes the big antagonist for the rest of the film. He's played by Hakim Shahjahan, who's doing a fine job playing this absolute monster, who of course also controls the corrupt police. But I have to be completely honest, towards the end he also began to annoy me just a little bit. Kada Sila Biryani is just a little bit under 2 hours, which isn't really that long for an Indian movie, but I still think it could have been shorter. There's such a fantastic and grotesquely funny surprise at the halfway point, but it does run out of material towards the end and becomes a little bit repetitive. And since the second half is mostly taking place at night, it also lost some of its fascinating visual appeal. I also felt that the protagonist Chico Pandi isn't that interesting. I like the contrast to his brothers, but it wasn't emotional or gripping enough to make me really invested in the story and characters. I enjoyed it as this dark and stylish thriller comedy, this little tale about violence, power and revenge, all embedded in this beautiful raw nature setting, images of some animals included, but there was just something missing. The camera work, the performances and the music, all of that was pretty good and fresh. Director Nishan Kalidindi certainly announced his voice and style, but it didn't completely win me over. Although it has one of the funniest scenes of the year. Let me just say lemon soda. So in German I'd say, Kada Sila Biryani sieht echt fantastisch aus, hat einen tollen schwarzen Humor und ein paar nette Überraschungen, hat mich aber zum Ende hin leider etwas kalt gelassen. I give Kada Sila Biryani 7 out of 10. It's more like 6.8, but I don't do that.
Do you still want to hear the joke?
Alright, that's it like always. Comment below and let me know what you think about Kada Sila Biryani. You can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram and Letterboxd and also on Patreon, simply at The Jimmy Cage. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like. And make sure you hit that bell for all I have to tell.